Bom dia. I'm at another running race, and I'm doing another 10k road race here in Barcelona, and I'm going to try and go on in 30 minutes. And yeah, I've got Daniel here again, so we've gone from the pool and now we're here at a running race, and yeah, see how I go.
Right. What's your warm-up routine, more or less?
I try and normally jog 3k until I start feeling good, get a bit of a sweat on, move my legs around a little bit, my hips. Nothing too serious. I brought my massage gun with me in my ginormous bag, and yeah, I do like maybe 4 strides at race pace. Yeah, not overcomplicated.
I hear you have new shoes.
Yeah.
Not Alpha Flight 3?
Not Alpha 3s, yeah. Sorry, Nike. Yeah, I bought these shoes a few days ago, and they're the Cloud Boom Strikes, and they feel pretty good. There's some shoes that because the way I run, like if I hit the right spot, they really bounce a lot, and so I feel like I bounce a lot, which is good. So we'll see. Yeah, today's a pretty quick course, and yeah, I got new gear, so it should be a good day. How many people do this race, do you know? Well, basically, like this whole road, all the way around to the side,
And to the other side.
and to the other side. And then we go down that way, and we basically do a full rectangle, actually all the way out past my house, and the music's just turned on. 80 grams of carbs plus caffeine. So caffeine's a big thing for me on race day. Yeah, I got Turbo Line Amex, and then I've actually got 200 milligrams of caffeine. So that's 8 coffees. Is that a lot?
It's a lot. It's for before, right? Not during the race.
8?
You won't drink it during the race.
No, not during the race. About an hour before. So
You eat or drink something during the race?
nothing. Just jealous before. I had rice last night. Rice this morning. Yeah, the rice is the way to go for this stuff.
So you've lost how many kilos?
I was talking to Daniel about my pre-race protocol. I basically apply what cyclists do in cycling races, and you know, low fiber, no gluten, low dairy, and you can lose 2.5 kilos in the space of 4 days. Is that going to make a difference? Maybe I just deplete myself and I run shit, so we'll see. So yeah, I'll go run for 3k, 15 minutes, 5-minute Ks, and then I'll swing my legs around like everyone else is doing, get nervous like a little kid, and then yeah, and then my heart rate will be at 190 beats for half an hour. 2.4k. There's so many people here. So we currently have a little challenge, and it was either my mistake or the race's mistake. We are starting in the 4th zone, so I'm meant to be starting with the families that are walking, and I need to start in the elite category. So do you think we can get away with it?
We'll try.
Wristband, and you can get into anything. Let's go. Let's see.
shoes que donaran doncs el toc especial a aquesta 101 edició. Aquí tenim el que va fer segon l'any passat, no? Aviam, explica'ns la cursa, el teu nom, a quin club pertanys, perquè ho sabem. Primer aquest any, aquí arriba un altre destacat dels proves de fons, el Nogueres, passant la línia
257s or 258s.
les primeres classificades de la categoria femenina.
Lucky I didn't start with the families. That's the first time I've ever gone under 30 minutes for 10k, so thanks. I can retire now.
We have to ask if you will get the podium or not.
Yeah, I don't have the chip. So maybe I don't get a podium, I get a fine instead. Fuck. Well, 3 weeks ago I ran in the Alpha Flies and I was 45 seconds slower. 3 weeks later the only thing I changed was my shoes, so they're good. Apparently the chip is in here. The problem is, like, I enter all these races and it's all in Catalan, and I have difficulties because
Years have you been living in Catalonia?
I moved to Barcelona 2 weeks ago. No, I need to learn Catalan, you're right. 6 years. I have a hole in my brain for the languages. I can't even speak English properly. Went through 5k in 14:38. And actually the timer on top of the car was actually incorrect. And half the guys for the first 5k were only doing the 5k event. So when we went through the 5k split, almost the whole group just peeled off and there was only 3 of us left. At the start of the race we pointed as number 1, but that disappeared with about 2k to go. Anyway, it's still good. Yeah, tell me you're at a Catalan race without telling me you're at a Catalan race. Couple of 50.
No os detengáis en la línea de llegada, por favor, seguir caminando.
My best recorded VO2 is 83.5. I don't know. Normally if I do a hard run section, it says in my VO2 is 75. Every year I do a VO2, DEXA scan. I'll do that again when I'm back in Australia, but yeah, I think 83 is quite high. But this whole VO2 thing's, I don't know. It's just a number that people use to brag, and it doesn't really mean much. It does mean a lot, but it doesn't mean much at the same time. Like, yeah, but there's some of the world's best athletes have a VO2 of 70. You know, Kipchoge had a low VO2, like in the 70s. So, Christian.
Continua la cursa, sisplau, no us pareu, seguiu corrent, seguiu caminant, 5 minuts, 30 segons.
He doesn't know that we're doing a YouTube video right now. The highest recorded VO2 is Christian Blumenfeld, I think. Current, like most recent. He was in the 90s. Yeah, pretty ridiculous, especially because he's heavy too. Yeah.
Paul Espinosa, Jimmy Whelan, i Arnau Aran.
Yeah, I think so. It's Jaume Whelan. I hope they don't ask me to speak.
You have to practice your Catalan.
Soccer Australia, no?
Classificat l'atleta d'Austràlia, Jimmy Whelan. Jimmy, take place number 2. Aquí tenim i serà Felipe Campos, representació d'Aigües de Barcelona, que lliura el fondista australià els premis corresponents. I el guanyador, que va ser segon a l'any masculina, doncs enhorabona, els 3 primeres, premi de l'Ajuntament de la ciutat de Barcelona a càrrec de David
They need to do what they do at bike races and get champagne.
Doncs, la vegada que han lliurat els primers premis, continua la cursa de...
Now I have to finish my Sunday long run, so I'm going to do 15k. No, I do it now. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to my coach. No, but like every Sunday I do a strong long run. So basically 10k, I did the race, and now I'm just doing 15k, 4:30s on tired legs. It's also a good warm down. If I don't do anything, I'll get pretty sore. So.
Can you show it?
This is what happens when you wear new shoes and you haven't worn them in. It serves me right. I got them 3 days ago and I haven't done a proper run in them, and today was my first run. So yeah, in the Alpha Flies you get ripped up toes, and in the Cloud Boom Strikes you get ripped up heels. Like the course itself was a little bit downhill for the first K. And it was actually a bit of a chaos because we had some cars in the middle of the course, and then you had 4 police cars and 3 police motorbikes all blocking the road, and so we actually had to stop for a little bit. So that was interesting, having to thread through like 7 different cars to get back onto the course. So that was a bit of a chaos, and then it was fine after that. Yeah, the first K was pretty aggressive, like 2:47, and then the 5K, and then we settled into a more normal pace. And the 5K split was 14:39. So yeah, quite a few corners in the middle of the course, but like that was also nice because it breaks it up. And then yeah, we ran down along the port. And then the last 3k are like pretty savage. Like you don't really notice, but Barcelona is quite hilly, and on a course like that, the last 2.5k was on a gradient of 2%. I'll put a photo. Maybe we can try and put a photo in of the course. Yeah, the last 2k were like pretty hard, and I was on my limit. So
What time were you expecting before the last 3K?
like I was on pace for 29:35 through 7k, and then the last 3k I had to really click it down a bit. You'll see that in my splits. I'll send them to you in photo. But yeah, yeah, the last 2k were pretty solid. So I just had to survive, and that's when I lost contact with the guy who won. So we were together with 2k to go, and then he put in a little surge, and I thought, do I go with this and then blow up, or I played it smart and just took it easy. I knew I had like 25 seconds to play with 2k to go under 30. So yeah, 29:55 is the official time. Obviously the course is long, so probably 29:45, and it was hilly, so like on the track What do you reckon that converts to?
Why do you want to convert to the track time?
Well, so the whole idea of this race is for me to do a qualifying time for the Saturday to try and get into the Australian 10k champs. And Aspik basically require me to get around like 29.50, but on the athletics track it'll be way faster. So have I qualified athletics Victoria? I don't know, I'll find out. I'll put this submission in and hopefully I can be at the Saturday in 2 weeks time. I mean, 29.55 is pretty good on a road course that isn't that quick. And I'll be in spikes and yeah. What do you reckon that actually converts to on a track?
No idea.
You have no idea. Yeah.
How was your leg?
Yeah, I didn't get any leg problem. I've actually been stretching and been going to the physio. Shout out to Ollie. Yeah, I've seen him every week for the last 3 weeks, so he's been fixing my my left leg problem, so I could actually go full today without any problems. So pretty happy. It's so nice just to go to a race and go deep and I don't know, be on the podium and eat some hamon. It would have been nice to win. That would have been way better for the video, but oh well.
Podium is podium.
Yeah, I'll try and win next year. So.
And now, how do you feel? Do you feel very tired, or you feel good?
I feel good. Yeah. I don't know. I feel really good. Maybe it's from the caffeine that I took and when I sit down on the couch. But I have to go run an hour now. So yeah, tomorrow I'll feel it. But right now I feel good. So yeah.
Very good.
I'll be on TV Tres, which is like the national Catalan TV channel. So that'll be funny.
Give a shout out to all the people who gave you recommendations on the swimming video.
Yeah, shout out to everyone that's been commenting on my videos, on telling me how to swim properly. There was one guy, can't remember his name, but he left like, it would have taken me 20 minutes to write that up. So yeah, if anyone has any reviews of my running technique, you guys can also slide into the DMs. But yeah, I go to Australia in 3 days as well. So yeah.
Very good.
Episode 5 of my YouTube channel, sorted. I don't know what, the next one will be in Australia probably, so. And then I'll be back in Barcelona at the end of January. So yeah.
Alright. See you in the next episode of Australia, and then you see you in a month.
Yeah, perfect.